Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to achieve this glowy, colorful spring makeup look. It is super easy and quick and simple, and the best part is I use all affordable makeup. So come hang out with me and let's get into the video. Alrighty you guys, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. I normally don't wear like actual foundation. I do like a BB cream or whatever. But I'm breaking out a lot. Not really sure why. I mean, I am getting close to my period, so maybe that's that. Also, my friend came to visit me from Connecticut about a week ago, and we drank a lot of alcohol, which I normally don't do. And I don't know, I didn't eat the best, so maybe it could be that as well. Who knows? I will say I do like this foundation because I feel like it's pretty, I wouldn't say like sheer, but it's not like, it doesn't feel thick and heavy and like gross and cakey. So yeah, I just put some on the back of my hand and I'm just going to like put it all over. Now this is good for those who have normal to dry skin. If you have oily skin, you probably won't like it. I believe there's like a matte version of this one too. So definitely check out Target, or I don't know where else they sell this. CVS, Walgreens, probably. I'm sure they do. Wherever it is that you buy your drugstore makeup from. Whew, it's hot. It's only like 10 in the morning and it's hot, hot, hot. So yeah, just gonna do that. Also, the other night we saw A Quiet Place Part 2. It was so good, you guys. I highly recommend going to see it. I thought it was great. So, so good. I'm just gonna use my sponge, and this is the Real Techniques sponge. Just gonna put it down my neck, on my ears. And my friend Vida and I actually got piercings together, so I got a second hole and she got like her helix because apparently she already had her second hole done. So I was like, well, you're cool. So yes, I have to be really careful with that because they're finally starting to like not be sore. This one's still a little sore, but my left ear for some reason always gives me trouble. I don't know. My defected ear. Alrighty, do that. And see how it's like giving you that really nice glow. I will say part of it is me already starting to sweat. I just sweat so easily and so much. I don't know why, but just being honest, And because I am breaking out so much, this is also why I chose to go with like more of a foundation rather than a BB cream. I typically always have acne, which is unfortunate, and I have good skin days and bad skin days. Most of the time I have like 1 or 2 breakouts, like that's just normal for me. This is excessive, so that's why I'm gonna go with the foundation and not a BB cream, which is what I typically like to use. Now I'm going to use my concealer. You know the drill. I use the same one all the time. I know, I think in my last video I said I'm gonna go to Target and try out another one. Guess what? Hasn't happened yet. So, just had a lot kind of going on with my friend visiting. She and her boyfriend came and stayed with us for a week. And we did a lot of like touristy things around LA, which is, I mean, it's always kind of fun. Like, sometimes I forget how much I love this place. You know, because when you live somewhere, you're just like, oh, whatever, it's typical. But it's not typical for other people. So, especially her coming from the East Coast, like she's never been out here. She's never been to the West Coast, never been to California. So, you know, for them, it's interesting. All right, cover up those bad boys. Ooh, look at that volcano. Sexy. I know. Now I'm just gonna set a few areas. I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me powder, and just going to just set like my nose area. I don't want that to be shiny. Under my eyes, on my eyelids. Set all that. My forehead. And I'm actually gonna leave this alone because I really like the glow that it's giving. So I don't want everything to be matte. My sweat mustache. So hot, you guys, I know. Now I'm going to go in with Jaclyn Hill's palette. I love this thing, you guys. This is, I think, the first palette that she came out with Morphe, and it's this one, whatever. I don't know if it's a volume, I don't know what it is, but I believe it's the first palette that she came out with Morphe. I love this thing, you guys. I use it all the time, and well, not all the time, I don't wear makeup that often, but I love it. I think it has great colors. I like her. She seems cool. I like it. So I'm going to first go in with like this rosy color on my brush. What is this? No idea what brush this is. Great. Perfect. I know. So helpful. Just use whatever brush you got, guys. Honestly, can't really go wrong. And I'm mostly just going to focus on the inner corner. I'm going to bring some light to my eyes. If you missed my just really neutral glowy makeup look, I'll link it down below. I have that there. This is going to be like a colorful spring look. And then I'm going to go in with this purple and I'm gonna ease into it. I've actually never used this color, so I'm going to ease into it and just lightly tap. Whoa. Don't want to be too aggressive with it. It is shiny. Oh god, I think I put too much. Okay. So pretty. And then I'm going to use a fluffy brush and just blend, blend, blend. From what I learned, blending is key. I learned that if you make a mistake, just blend. Just blend. Just blend. No. I want everything to just look really seamless. I also feel like purple looks really good with green eyes, so that's why I chose purple. And this is like the only shade of purple that I have. I feel like if I was to do like a more, is it like periwinkle or like light purple, that would look really pretty. But you of course can do whatever color you want. I think red or like a yellowy, orangey red looks really good on people. For me, I'm very careful with that because I feel like it makes me look like I'm crying or like I've cried. I don't really know why. Maybe it's the way I'm doing it. Maybe it's the shade of color that I've used. I'm not really sure, but it doesn't look great on me. And I'm trying to have it be like a wash of color. I don't want it to be very harsh. Like I don't want it to be super bright. If you want to, absolutely pack it on and go for it. I'm just not really huge on that, so I'm going to do it really lightly. Now this blending brush is a Morphe M513. I really like this blending brush. Again, I'm not really sure what the other one, it was just like a flat-headed brush. Just like that. I'm not sure what this brand is. My friend gave it to me, so I was like, great. I don't have one, so cool, I'll take it. But this is the Morphe brush, the blending one. Now what I'm gonna do is use the tip of this brush, and I'm just going to dip the tip of it, like, I'm going to use it kind of like an eyeliner, but just lightly on the outside part. I'm not gonna go fully in there. Just really lightly. And because I want to keep this nice and springy and still airy, I'm not going to do eyeliner. I'm just going to go straight into mascara. I'm going to be using the Great Lash mascara. Okay, mascara is done. Now the last final touches that I'm going to add is some bronzer. Where is it? So I have this really small, cute butter bronzer. I know you can buy like a full size of these, but I wasn't sure if this was gonna be good or if I was gonna like it, so I got this really small one. And again, since I don't use makeup that often, I'm just like, why? There's no need. There's no need. So I have this brush. It is Real Techniques Rebel Edge Medium. There you go, a Rebel Edge Medium. I'm just gonna, alright. And I typically have a very heavy hand. So I actually really do like this because I don't feel like it goes on very pigmented no matter like how many times you dip it, which for me is quite great. Me and my heavy hand appreciate that. Do you see how much I'm sweating already? Like, that is how hot it is in this apartment. Dying. But it's giving me a really nice natural glow. So there's always positive things to everything. Now, as a bonus, if you guys want, you can go in with a highlighter. So this one's really pretty. It is the Maybelline Master Chrome. It just looks focused. That's the highlighter. So it's really pigmented. It's like a rosy shade. Maybe I'll go in just a little bit. Very slightly. So I'm just literally gonna dip the edge of it, like barely anything. I'm gonna go right here and right there. Ooh, look at that extra glowy glow. Almost like we worked out. But we didn't. We're just naturally sweaty. All right, just a touch of lipstick. It's the Maybelline Blissful Berry. I used it in my other video. Just lightly tap.